E-tag registration kicks off next week, and double murder accused in the Lotta trial changes his plea once again. Good day to you. E-toll account registration and e-tag distribution for Phase 1 of the Gauteng Freeway Improvement Project are expected to start on Monday. The South African National Roads Agencies encourage Gauteng road users to obtain an e-tag, register an account and fit the tags to their windscreens. Gauteng e-toll tags will be operational from February next year. An e-tag will cost 50 Rand a vehicle and will be available from Checkers, Pick n Pay, ShopRite and customer service outlets. Commuter buses and taxis will be exempted from tolls. Last week, the Transport Ministry said further tolling of roads remains suspended. South Africa has been placed second in the corruption category in the latest global economic survey by PricewaterhouseCoopers. Its spokesperson Rudolf Loubser says the two most common incidents of corruption are theft of assets and accounting fraud.
I don't expect much to change at this stage. I think from my work experience, one of the things that I saw is there may be a slight decline in the number of incidents, but unfortunately I think the seriousness of the events or the incidents that were reported and amounts of money involved is probably going to be bigger.
Double murder accused Matthew Naidoo again changed his plea from guilty to not guilty. He told the judge in the Durban High Court that he was under stress when he confessed to the murders of Johannes and Maria Lotta. Naidoo initially confessed to the crimes in 2008, but changed his version of events, claiming he was coached to make the confession and pleaded not guilty. He says he changed his plea to guilty today because he wants peace for the Lotta and Naidoo families. Naidoo said he hadn't caused the deaths and believed the guilty plea should therefore not be accepted. The Limpopo Health Department says 37 of the 45 people injured in a bus accident that killed 10 members of the Zionist Christian Church have been discharged from hospital. The bus they were travelling in overturned on the N1 North. The church members were on their way from Zimbabwe to KwaZulu-Natal. Department spokesperson Joe Maila.
About 37 of those people who are admitted in our hospitals in Mankweng, Polokwane and Seshego have been discharged from hospital. However, we still have 8 in hospital, 6 of whom is just for observation, while 2 are being looked at closely.
Police have launched a manhunt for armed suspects who've made off with an undisclosed amount of money in a cash-in-transit robbery near Vlakplaas, south of Johannesburg. Police say the suspects rammed a cash van on the Vereniging Potchefstroom Road. Police spokesperson Katlego Mogale.
The cash van overturned and the suspects disarmed the 2 security guards and fled the scene with the cash in a white Volvo, a white minibus and an Audi A4. The security guards were taken to hospital with injuries sustained in the accident, and no suspect has been arrested yet, but the police in the Val area are on the lookout for the 3 suspected vehicles.
International terrorist Carlos the Jackals described himself as a professional revolutionary but denies charges against him. He's on trial in connection with bomb attacks on trains in France in the 1980s that killed 11 people. The 62-year-old is already serving a life sentence in France for the murder of 2 policemen. A lawyer representing the victims is Francis Spinier. The top story at 5 o'clock, e-toll account registration and e-tag distribution for Phase 1 of the Gauteng Freeway Improvement Project are expected to start on Monday.